Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to Blueprints. It's episode 122 of our blind playthrough. What do you do after you have reached the end? In quotation marks. Well, you continue, of course, because I have something that I want to try in Blueprints today, and a problem that has intrigued me for a very long time, which we're going to see if we can't solve today in this episode. In the last episode, we, reached, again, an end in quotation marks. I say quotation marks because there's still stuff I want to do in the game, and also because every comment in the last video was like, you're only done here if you want to be. And I'm like, all right, well, this is how they get you. This is how they pull you back in. So the end in quotations. Speaking of ends, there's one specific thing in this game that I have known about for a very long time, and which I have never attempted. And that is the dead end drafting sweepstakes. I have right here a little screenshot from the Architect Volume 5 page or book. The Dead End Contest Mail-In Sweepstakes. On January 20th, 1989, Taro Martise shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in one day. Can you beat his record? Our goal is to draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day. You could win 200 gold and the trophy of sweepstakes. In today's episode, I want to attempt that. I want to attempt to see what this looks like. Of course, there's a bunch of fine print here that you can kind of barely read if you don't have a magnifying glass, that I think mostly says you can't work for drafting strategy. You have to draft room. You have to draft in a single day. I don't know what that says. If the dead end tally exceeds 19, you're considered a winner. There is a thing down here about mailroom, right here. Check mailroom for prize delivery. So, it is a mail-in sweepstakes, which I think is really funny. If we accomplish this, we'll get the trophy in the mail, and maybe the cash in the mail, probably. So I want before we even get started, I want to start from I want to start from scratch with this problem. I have some ideas. Maybe you have some ideas. Maybe you've seen somebody accomplish this before. I want to start from scratch and figure out where we go first. So one of the thoughts that I have is we could start with using our old friend, the pleasegod.photoshop file from literally forever ago, and repurpose it. Change it to our purposes. So what if we got a little paintbrush and we did some coloring? And here's my thought. Let's go ahead and do red rooms for rooms that literally cannot be. I know how to use Photoshop, I promise. Nope. Is it Control? Nope. Is it Alt? Nope. How do you make the second color happen? I don't know. Let's use red rooms for rooms that literally cannot be a dead end. So neither of these can be dead ends because they are. Let's try and figure out how we get to 20, basically. Antechamber foundation. We have entryway, whatever it's called. What's it called? Entryway? The fuck is the first room called? I don't remember. We'll find out in a second. The room with the allowance in it and all the other things. And then of course we can't just paint the room in green, because if this room is a dead end, then this room and this room can't also be dead ends, because how would you get to it? So we have to find a path. And of course that path is not going to be perfect, because we're not going to have the ability to just directly choose. We can't just select which room goes where. We have to draft it. So what's the strategy? My thought is this. If you could perfectly, let's do I don't know. Let's do purple for junctions, because let's do purple is bedrooms. Let's do a form of yellow or orange, maybe. Yellow is shops, orange is hallways. I guess hallways is kind of more like what we're looking for. We're looking for adjoining rooms. If you were to do hallways like here, to adjoin all of these rooms, how many slots does that leave us with? You'd probably need to do one. Like that can't be a dead end and that can't be a dead end either, right? So then if we did this, that would leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That would leave us with 25 rooms. It would be possible to draft dead ends in. That's if everything goes perfectly. Of course, that's actually incorrect because foundation goes south and east. So this could be you could be drafted from the left, not from this direction, or from up, from the antechamber if we got all the doors open, but never mind because these would both be dead ends. This room can only be drafted, or sorry, this is a junction. So if we could get to here, then we could go here, this, we could go up from below into foundation, right? So I think it's about like 25. I think the answer is about, and it's a little, that's if everything goes perfect. So it's not like it's actually, it's not like this is our goal. It's never going to go this perfect. 25 possible dead ends. Now, plus or minus a couple, because my first thought is, what about outside? What about the outer room could be a dead end. I think they probably count as dead ends. We'll have to check the directory. That said, it requires getting the perfect junctions in the perfect spots. Now, how do we... And so, therefore, it is impossibly unlikely. How do we make it more likely that we get the correct junctions in the correct places? Well, I think it kind of comes down to... My first thought is it comes down to rerolls. So, I think an important part of a strategy could be early observatory to use our constellations, our stars, or we use a early study and you have to also get gems. So early study plus gems. I'm sorry, I can hear my daughter crying downstairs, and that is the most distracting possible noise. It completely short circuits your brain when your child cries, at least for me. Maybe not for everyone. It sounds like she's okay. Okay, sorry. It literally, it like since her birth, since my daughter's birth, it has been like, she cries, my brain cannot continue on its train of thought. It's a weird thing. Anyways, I think this is kind of the strategy. Now, of course, I think there are also some other rooms or conditions that might affect that might increase likelihood. So, one thought there is that, to me, increased likelihood of dead ends or of high junction rooms. What if we got Southern Cross and we just went up these two columns until we were out of junction rooms? That would be risky because then we would basically have to take Archive or... we'd have to take Archive, which is a bad 4-junction room, and also weight room, which, hurts footsteps and other things. In a second, I want to get into the actual run and take a look at the directory. But really quickly before I do that, let's keep thinking about other things that may... I think the more we theory craft this problem before we get into it, the better. Constellations that could help. Southern Cross only says rooms with 4 doors are more common today, not rooms with more junctions. So that's good for us because we don't want dark room, for instance. We don't want... There are some 3 junction rooms that we don't want. That said, there are some 3 junction rooms we probably do want. Draxus the Dead seems really good. If we could get an observatory that had both Southern Cross and Draxus the Dead and Inkwell, we could go in, we could select Southern Cross, draft what we need to, then go back, select Draxus the Dead, and continue. I don't know that that's likely. That's what, 12 plus 5 plus 50, so 67 might be the number. I don't know that that would actually work, but we could check. No, let's check this. Does 17 say Draxus? No. Is there ever a moment where Draxus and Southern Cross are on the page at the same time? Draxus, Southern Cross. I think it's unfortunately kind of one or the other. Dang it. Okay, so that immediately changes our plan. We can't do both. We'd have to pick one. If we had to pick one, do I want Southern Cross for the first half of the run, or do I want Dead Ends? That's an open question. I can see positives to both. What's that LCD sound system line? Advantages to both. Advantages to both. Other things that could help us. We should take a look at the outdoor rooms. We should consider if there's something we want to draft outside. But I think the first thing to do at this point, the next thing to do at this point, not the first thing to do. The next thing to do at this point is just to get into the game. Let's get into the game and see what we can learn from the directory. This is going to be a slightly different episode than type of episode than we've ever recorded before. But I'm excited. I will say one other thought. That I forgot I was going to talk about earlier. So this method could work, right? Let's save this as Dead End Strategy Guide. And then we're going to make some changes. One other thought I had is, what if instead you... Shit. Okay, what I need to do now is I need to erase, but I'm bad at erasing, so what we're going to do is just do this. What if instead you did like a snake pattern through... I'm so good at Photoshop, by the way. If there's anything we've learned on this playthrough, it's that I am a pro at Photoshop. What if instead you did a snake pattern through the game or through the house, where you sort of junctioned here, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, junction here, dead end over here, dead end, dead end, dead end. This room has nothing, so that's a little tough. I'm trying to think how this works. Like this. So dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end. It leaves a couple spots undraftable, but you could still hypothetically, let's count them with green this time. You could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, because you go up through here, 22. It's not better. It's not better at all. There might be a way to snake that is better than what I'm doing, but than my other idea, but I think it's worse. You leave so many rooms undone which is not good. And obviously is not good. And you, it would require less junctions, I think, but it seems rough. So anyways, back to the game. Can you tell I really enjoy this type of puzzle? This is a puzzle of its own, right? You have to decide the right strategy, and then you have to, you know, actually test it in the real world. But let's look at the... It's called entrance hall. Let's look at the outer rooms first. Is there anything in the outer rooms, shelter could be it, that we really want in terms of dead ends? Tomb pays us for dead ends, but I don't think it makes them more likely. So, I have a thought, which is that shelter could be excellent for the red rooms that we would probably get with archive. Or sorry, the red rooms we would get with Southern Cross, or the red rooms we would get with dead ends, like Furnace. So Weight Room and Archives could both be nullified, and Furnace could both be nullified. Those seem good. My next thought is this. Is there a blessing that we want? We need to check the Architect volume that has to do with blessings, which I don't remember which one it is. Which one is it? Nope. I guess this entire architect page is about dead ends as well, right? So we maybe should think about right here. There it is. We should think about these other dead ends. So top 5 dead ends. Attic is good. Study is great, especially for redrafting. Coat check, fine. I don't have enough steps. I have not built my strategy that way. Secret passage is categorized as a dead end. That's huge. I'm very glad we read this. Secret passage counts as a dead end. So there's a one case use where that room could be amazing. Okay, let's take a look at the blessings. Blessing of the Gardener adds 8 courtyards to today's draft pool. Nope. Blessing of the High Roller, maybe. Blessing of the Dancer lets you spin. Blessing of the Chef. Maybe that's how you unlock the other dishes, because I've only ever seen a couple. I'm going to write that down as something to try. Blessing of the Chef, then spread. Berry Picker. No, we don't want that. Blessing of the General. No. Blessing of the Tinkerer. No. I don't think any of these are super helpful to me, other than Blessing of the Monk, maybe to get the exact room that I want outside. Okay. Last thought. I keep saying that. Next thought. Are there any rooms we really want to trigger other than like study or observatory pretty early on? There's rooms we don't want to trigger, like break room. All of the 2 rooms are so bad for me. There's a ton of rooms we just really don't want to trigger, which is a real bummer. There's so many 2 and 3 junction rooms that are going to make this really tough. This is going to be really difficult. I do not know if there is anything helpful in many of these rooms. Getting more dice is never terrible. Geist Bedroom is a dead end that gets you more dice. That's great. There's some dead ends on. There's some dead end green rooms that we could draft on the wings, which would be helpful. Can't think of anything from shops that seem really helpful. This is rough. This is gonna be so rough. I'm really excited to draft Treasure Trove at some point today because I am curious about what happens. But let's go. Let's check one more thing. We have 67 stars right now, which means on our list it's probably 17. So the twins, Farmer's Apples, and Clavis the key. We need to probably spend a star to get Southern Cross at some point. So let's spend a run just kind of like setting it up, right? We're going to spend one run to draft Shrine outside and then call it a day inside of Shrine to make it so that Shrine is our outdoor room, and we're going to spend a star or 2 stars at this point so that we have we're currently at 68. Let me just look at this one more time. We're currently at 68, which is probably 18. The slice and the sail, yes. If we spend a star to redraft a room, we'd be at 17, which tomorrow would push us back up to 18. So we actually need to spend 1, 2, 3. I think we need to spend 3. I think that's correct. And we need to get, you know, Geist Bedroom here so that we can get dice, so that we can go outside. I think it's very possible we're going to fail today, by the way. I think it's really possible. Despite my best efforts, I think it's possible. It won't be a failure because I'm having fun theory crafting, but we might fail at our task. I think probably our draft pool is not good. I'm sure there are some dead ends that I just have rare that are not gonna show up for us, and we're just gonna have problems. But we have a little bit of wiggle room, right? 25 possible dead ends, maybe 26 if you include the outdoor room, which I think you do, plus secret, you know. Secret passage counts as a dead end, so that's helpful. All right, let's redraw. Shelter is what we want, and we want to call it a day inside of Shelter. Cool. So we're going to take it right now. Then we have to go spend 3 stars. Should I also coat check something that I want? Maybe key card, honestly. Key card inside of coat check would be amazing. Shit, how do I get it? How do I get it? Take code check so that we have it. Give us every advantage. Is there a different item that would be better? Oh, we should draft this right now. Treasure Trove, just to see what happens. We need a key, though. Don't have a key. Still locked. We do have the scepter. Do we take the scepter? Is there any advantage? LCD sound system. Advantages to both. Advantages to both. Is there an advantage to drafting one color over the other? I mean, bedrooms have... Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead ends. So, that's not bad. Shops have 1, 2. Hallways don't. There are some dead ends. 1 dead end. There's only 1 dead end in green. Okay, good to know. I think it'd have to be bedrooms, which would be interesting. I don't know if we want it. I don't know if we want it. I mean, it can't hurt us to grab it. It's just... But we have the Banner of the King for the same purpose. I don't think we grab it. So I have an idea here, which is that we have a thing to check, which is that last time we grabbed a treasure trove box. The memo said you have seen all the memos that appear in this room. But it was memo 47, which I find very funny. And I find it unlikely that memo 47 would be the last one if you're that close to 46. Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know. So what I wanted to go check in my folder was, what does box 1 look like? Because maybe it restarts. I don't have box 1. I have box 5. I must have not taken screenshots for the first 4, which I did not remember. So let's go ahead and one second. Okay, sorry. I'm telling you. Hearing my daughter's cries. Oh, it's so distracting. It's so short-circuiting. I'm going to take a photo of this box, a screenshot, and then I'm going to open it. I don't know what to call this box, but I think this is box 1. Let me check my notes. I have written down all boxes marked by... I have marked down sun boxes are true. I guess the other option here is this a repeat? It is. Shit. This is actually box 8, I think. Okay. Interesting. That actually is very interesting. Okay, so it doesn't start back at 1, it seems like. I think it's true that I have seen every memo in Treasure Trove. Meaning Treasure Trove is now actually mostly just a source of money, which is kind of sad. But... Okay, we still need to spend 3 stars. And we need to call it a day in shelter, and we need to put something in coat check that could help us, like a key card. I'm unsure if I should actually just like spend an extra day. 1, 2, 3. This could also be a helpful room to draft outside. But Archive is a literal game ender. Like, Archives kills the game. And so if I'm going to do Southern Cross, I have to do Shrine, I think. I think it's just like that. So I think it's just how it works. Let's just grab that, and we'll go call it a day, and we'll do a run and see what happens. We'll see if I have... see how this theory works. I think we're probably, no matter what theory we employ, gonna have to get a little lucky. I think we would also be massively benefited from changing our drafting pool. The problem is changing our drafting pool is just slow. It's the double-edged sword of conservatory. I love it, but it is so slow to actually make change that it is a little what's the word? It's just a little like you have to really invest a resource, which is your time. to make it work. So let's save and continue and see what we can pull off. I'm gonna pull back up my old drafting strategy so that I have the notes on exactly where I want to go. The one we made earlier this episode. It's just everything, but it's just the second and fourth ranks minus, columns minus files minus foundation. So, okay, we can immediately draft 65. I think that's correct, right? The problem is where we're going to draft Observatory. Like, we're going to have to draft it. It doesn't fit into our drafting strategy, right? What the fuck? Is Blessing of the Monk just broken? Like, in your house. Okay, well. No, I'm just dumb. Okay, well. That answers that. Dang it. So, we actually need to pick a shit. I think we just keep going. I think we just go until we get what we need. What I mean by that is I think we should restart days until we get Shrine outside, because I think we need Shrine. This also gives me an opportunity to do something, which is that I need to spend a star, meaning I need to grab Observatory. Right? No. I could grab Observatory because it would help me check my theory that Southern Cross would show up. Or, yeah. If we grab... If we call it a day inside of Break Room, that's helpful to us. Because then we can keep the lab access keycard and or coat check it. So I messed up. No, I was correct. Okay, I was correct. Southern Cross was there. Plus we get gems, which is really pretty good. So I think 65 is what we want to be on. So we're going to spend a star immediately to make sure that happens. Now we want to find Break Room so we can call it a day there. And then we'll restart. We're just gonna have to like brute force Shrine outside because I can't guarantee that it'll happen. But I think it's necessary for the plan. I just keep saying that, but I believe it. So right now we are looking for a Break Room to call it a day inside of. Really? I can't get a Break Room now? I can always get a Break Room. I get Break Room more often than I would like. And just wait, I'm definitely going to get Break Room next time. When I don't want it. Here's a thought. What if we just brute... Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. What if we just brute forced... I don't know that luck is a holdover between runs. Like, I don't know if it stays between runs. If it does, it would be kind of cool to do a bunch of runs in a row to see if you could raise your luck and see what that does for you, you know? I need a key. There's break room, so that's good. We can just call it here. Okay. Now tomorrow, what we will do is we will coat check key card. Well, sorry. Tomorrow we will hopefully draft shrine outside. If we do not draft shrine outside, we will immediately draft key card or coat check key card. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. I just have a feeling I'm going to get to the end of this episode and have not accomplished anything and not gotten even close. That's all right. I will say one thing I can do is you love to see a room like Den here. Because this is exactly the type of junction. And then what if we got Geist bedroom right here? Excellent. I was going to say, we can draft like 2 rooms to see if we get Geist bedroom. Because that makes... Because if you don't get a junction right there, then things are off, the right kind of junction. And if you don't get... And if you do get the ivory dice, it makes it more likely. You know that by this point, you've seen 120 episodes. I don't know why I need to explain everything. I don't know why I feel the need to try and explain every little detail, but... Okay, we need shelter. Perfect. I said shrine, but I meant shelter. We get to keep our dice. That's beautiful. We get a gem down here, and we get access to a computer, meaning we can give ourselves a benefit of some sort. What's the radiation like? Not high. What should we do with the remote terminal access? Yay! There is there's a new staff announcement. This is actually huge. Hell yeah. We had an informal staff meeting today in Reddington, and we all agreed that providing you with more assistance will expedite our return to work. We feel we've had more than enough vacation. Of course, if you prefer to work independently, please feel free to disregard our more helpful messages on these boards. No, be as helpful as you like. I mean, I do think I've probably accomplished more than you think, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm just glad we're getting messages because that means that I don't have to like redo the microchips like I thought maybe I had to. So special order, I don't know that there's anything we really want, but running shoes always, I guess. Who do we remote terminal access to? A certain experiments could be very helpful. Certain I don't think office is very helpful, and security allows us to change the rate of keycard usage, but that's not necessarily helpful. Although we could change it to high because we should have a... Let's do security. It means no experiments, but that's okay. Because ideally, I mean, very likely we won't get to draft either of the either laboratory or security in this run. It's possible. One thing I have not talked about at all in terms of the theory crafting is how many 4-junction rooms there are. Plus the fact that we have to draft Observatory in order to get Southern Cross, which is not a dead-end room and is not a 4-junction room. So that's a problem. It's gonna eat into our plus or 25 plus or minus kind of slot. But I guess let's just go ahead and count real quick. How many 4-junction rooms are there? Not including antechamber. Rotunda, who's 1, technically. There's only 1 on that page. Oh, none on that page. Chamber of Mirrors, kind of. I'm gonna call that 1.5. It doesn't count for our purposes because you have to be able to access it from the other sides, which I can't do. So that sucks. We're still at 1. Antechamber doesn't count. Oh my god. Passageway is 2. Great Hall is 3. Cloister is 4. Archives is 5. Weight room is 6. Vestibule is 7. This is not good, guys. Mechanarium is 8, kind of. Oh, no. I don't know how good you are at counting, but that's really bad. Okay, let's think this through. Here's what we have to do. This one does not have to be a 4-junction room. It can be a 1-junction room. It can be a, like, what I mean by that is it can be like 2 doors. I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's writing underneath. I understand. It's writing underneath. This can be 2 doors. It's writing underneath, whatever. Okay. So that can be 2 doors. I think if we go 1, so these 2 don't count. This can be 3. This is so funny. What a weird way to play a video game. So this is 4. However, this one right here can be 3. Left, right to get into here and down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is 7 what I said? I think I said 8 for 8 question mark 4-way rooms. That's if you get mechanical, which is nuts. Then we could do some funny math. We could do some funny math here. You've got wiggle room where you don't have to get every single one of these dead ends. But I do think you probably need to go up, then over. We could then go down through foundation and come out and start doing this. And I could always go here and start doing this. So I think we go 1 wing first and make sure that it is a vertical line. Because that gets us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Probably access to 17. And 18. If we get all the doors open. 17, 18. And that gets us pretty close. So I think it's actually 1. I think it's 1 rank that is most... The left... the second file that is most important. This is nuts, by the way. We haven't even drafted. We've drafted a little bit. So I think... Shit. To make that happen, I have to get Southern Observatory right away. We immediately have a hard decision to make. Or a thing to theory craft again. Which is, what do you do with this room right here with G on this map? So I can access G right now. I could make it a dead end, meaning this does not have to be, and this does not have to be. Or I could draft. I could try to draft observatory right there. If I take observatory right there, it kind of messes with everything else. Let's do this, because this is the most important thing. Observatory there is interesting. It hurts one of our rooms. It hurts this bottom right-hand spot, but it makes sure that we get Southern Observatory. Or Southern Cross, which I think we need. I think we have to have. This is so fucking weird. This is the weirdest game mode of all time. I think we try it. I think we try it. So of the like 25 possible dead ends, I believe we are now at 24 possible dead ends, because we've literally just made it that we cannot grab this spot and this spot as dead ends. That sucks. I now have Southern Cross effective. I have Shrines Shelter effective. Or Shelter's effective. So let's see if we can't draft 7 4-junction rooms in a row. Okay, what are we going to do with dining room? Like, we need the food, right? We absolutely have to get that food eventually. Vestibule is great here. Weight room, the longer we wait, the less footsteps we lose overall, I think is correct. Okay, this is bad. It's fine. This is perfect. It's fine. Okay, we're at 2. Do I grab the shovel? I think I should. We're protected, sheltered from this, if you will. I was gonna say give me a key or a freaking piece of food. Oh, we're sheltered against weight room too, so we should absolutely take that as well. I would say between the two, archives is worse, so I will shelter against that right now. Great Hall is actually the worst thing we could draft right now because we have 0 keys. And it's not good. It's not good at all. There's a key. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. I think we take... We have to take weight room here. Now that we have done that, I think we should choose... We did not use Banner of the King, which was interesting. I probably should have, but... Oh my god, I'm a complete idiot, guys. I've completely forgotten. If all of these are double junctions, then none of these need to be like quadruple junctions. Then none of these need to be quadruple junctions. So... Where did that just go? Right there. If this is a 4, then this does not need to go here because this will have been taken. This can be a 3-way junction. 3-way junction. I haven't considered that. I have not considered that. That's really good. That makes this, I think, more likely, for sure. We take weight room here. I think we have to. The question is going to be, and one thing we really need to look out for here is doors, antechamber doors. So that's important to us. One question that I think is going to be really big is how many of those we can get open. And also, at what point do we start using our stars from observatory? Because when I do that, I make it less likely that the next run will work. / the next run is going to take some work to set up. But I make it much more likely that this run will succeed. I think if we get even close it's a no-brainer that we use the stars. I think if we're not close, we don't use the stars. We use 1 star because that resets it to the correct level. We take passageway here. Makes sense. The door is locked. I should unlock it because I have to have the... I think I just have to have this be a thing. So I think we should use it. We have a couple keycard doors. Rotunda here is awesome, and so is Cloister. But I can't get both because I don't have enough gems. We do have a shovel, so let's take Cloister. Give me a key. Please, dear God, give me a key. Please, dear God. I should put metal detector in... God damn it. I should put metal detector in the coat check because I swear that item would be so useful most of the time. In terms of the 4-star rooms or the 4 junction rooms we have left, Rotunda costs too many gems. Chamber of Mirrors does not work. Great Hall costs too many. I would select it if I needed to, but it costs too many keys. We've already gotten Cloister. I might end up having to use Banner of the King on yellow, which would suck because it would add so many things to the... It would add 4 things to the draft pool that I don't want and 2 things that I desperately need. Luckily, Armory and Bookshop should not happen. Boy. This run has gone awesome for the red rooms, though. Like, all of the red rooms we want, we have drafted, and they have been sheltered. Are there any other outer rooms, or sorry, rooms that cost... Mechanarium does not cost gems, so that would be fine. But I can't draft it right now because it would be 0 doors. So I think I should... I've already drafted Vestibule. I think I should not draft here until we have more gems or keys. Because Rotunda is the best case scenario, and then probably eventually like Mechanarium. I think I should go try and draft a bunch of dead ends. Garage for 3 keys is the obvious choice. It makes Great Hall a viable draft, because I can still draft out of the north side. This is so interesting. This challenge is really capturing my imagination. Like, it is difficult. Like, this is still a blue memo I don't understand, by the way. This is an interesting, very different way of playing the game. I'm taking these doors first because I have the... Okay, whew, we take storeroom. I have the... I have to spend 0 keys to get stuff, which is good. I have enough... No, I don't have enough gems. Damn it. Okay, do I pray for Wine Cellar from one of these 7 slots so that I can draft Rotunda? I think I do. I think I try and draft some dead ends still. I think I need a Rotunda or a yikes. I don't want to spend keys, but I do need gems. God damn it. We redraw here. Dang it. This is why I'm kicking myself. We redraw here. Lavatory is perfect. It's not perfect. We need more gems, but... What in the fuck? Thank you. Okay, we now immediately go and draft north because Southern Cross is making those rooms show up, and we need to exhaust them while we have the resources to get through them or to draft them. There's Great Hall. No keys. This is awesome. I'm really nervous. We use a key. We pray for Rotunda. This puts us at the correct spot. So we need a... This is awesome. This is really cool. What is the door we unlocked with Weight Room? Which antechamber door? Because we... No, never mind. Yeah, we have to try and go north from here, from Rotunda, to get a dead end, because we need this corner spot, if that makes sense. We can't like go underneath. We can't go here and then up, because then we lose this dead end spot if we need this one and this one to be dead ends if possible. Okay. So I think the only 4 junction room we have left, the only 2, are Chamber of Mirrors and Mechanarium. If we... I'm getting close. I'm trying to make a decision about constellations. If we got dead ends across the board right now. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1 outside. I should really be keeping track. You know what? Fuck it. I can keep track. 1 second. I have an idea. All right, listen. It's gonna look a little sketchy, but in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen right now, I have a little counter for how many dead ends we have successfully drafted. It says 0 because I want to count and figure it out. We have Shelter. We have Geist Bedroom, Furnace, Lavatory, Storeroom, Garage. Should be. We have 6. Cool. So we're at 6, and I'll try and keep an eye on that so that that number is correct. And maybe that'll be a little easier for you to see. So I think from here, we should probably... I think the next important thing to try and draft is... Sorry, what I was saying beforehand is if we draft dead ends successfully, we'll go from 6 to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, putting us very close. So I think at this point we use stars. We can then go from Foundation and draft 18, 19, and 20 from Observatory. It's that simple. Are there that many dead ends? I don't know. I really don't know. But if we want to use stars, we can probably kind of make that happen. Keys and gems are probably the more concerning thing, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Why is my cam suddenly very weird? Okay, there we go. All right. Great Hall is the sketchy one with the amount of keys. I think we probably go... And Footsteps is the other thing. I think we probably go from here and try to just draft where we can. Let's get some dead ends. Study's great. Gives us a gem, which we'll take. Apple, which we will absolutely take. 2 whole Footsteps. That's huge. I need to be smart about my footsteps here. Has that book always been there? I guess. Okay. That's study. That's 1 more dead end. I need to remember this. That's 7. I mean, I think we got to use a key. I'm really considering using Banner of the King, by the way. Courtyard here is perfect. Gives us dig spots, which I love. Now, do I go there yet is the problem. Because if I go there, I'm spending footsteps. Whereas... Oh, I was completely wrong about where Foundation fits, by the way. Foundation fits left, right, and down. So, we could get... So, hold up. What door did I open from Weight Room? Shit. I need to find this out. I have a note in my... I found it right away. I found the note and I have the wrong note. Great Hall does the right. But these two can also be done from Secret Garden. I think it's this one, right? This is Throne Room and also outside. So I think we have the south opened up right now. So I don't think going into Antechamber right now. Oh my god. I thought I was showing you guys this the entire time. My bad. My bad. Greenhouse is down here, but also I think this is weight room. This and this are both Secret Garden as well as Great Hall and something else I don't remember. It's funny my magnifying glass is directly blocking what that is. And then this is Throne Room and the other thing. So I think our bottom door is currently open, but I can't get in there right now. So I don't know that it matters that we... But if I go up, then I may need to never step foot in here again. Oh, it's a footsteps question, and I'm just trying to figure it out. We'll go up. A coin. I'm just trying to be as smart with my footsteps as possible, and my resources, and I'm not getting any footsteps here. I don't have anything to open this other than a key, which I don't really want to use. I have Great Hall still with 7 locked doors. We need a dead end here. We do not have 2 hallways, but we can take bedroom. Or sorry, bunk room. It counts as 2 bedrooms. I wonder if it counts as 2 dead ends. That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. That'd be really dope. So, if we take it, we're probably at 8, but maybe at 9. It sometimes has resources in it, so I kind of feel like stepping into it, but I also recognize that's 2 footsteps I'm not getting back. Let's do it. It has gems. That's worth it. Those are 2 free redraws / help me afford a more expensive room if I need it. The hamster is still living / the mouse. I don't know. Probably a hamster. I don't think it looks like a mouse. I think it's a hamster. A gerbil. I don't know what the difference between those two are. Okay. Well, Great Hall is still a big problem. So, unfortunately, I think we probably go down... I think we can draft from Rotunda right now with no consequences. This door is open. Ah, shit. So this is a problem. If I draft here, I can unlock this slot only if these 2 doors are open and I have to spend a slot to get there. So I don't think this spot is worth it. In the future, if I were to unlock both doors here, then I could get an extra dead end spot here. So I think this should probably be a dead end. The amount of this is kind of the challenge made for me because the amount of overthinking you have to do is a lot. That we don't like. Okay, we're not going to do it if it's locked because I can always do it later from Foundation when I may or may not have more keys. I'm really considering hitting a Banner of the King for shops right now because, oh boy, do I need keys and or gems, which I could do with laundry room and locksmith. I think I have to do it. This might ruin the run. It might ruin the run, and I think I have to take that risk. We also might have to take kitchen because it might be one of our only ways of getting food, which is a little scary. I don't want to do keys, but I will if I have to. Are all of the... I mean, I can draft here. Are all of these doors locked? Do I risk it? Oh boy, I may have just made the mistake that seals the deal. We redraw for sure. We redraw for sure. I should use a star at this point. God damn it. Am I all in or am I all out? If we get locksmith or laundry room, we get infinite redraws and or infinite keys. It's kind of that simple. Not infinite, but we get a good amount of both. A lockpicking kit would be huge too. If I click on this star though, we lose the ability to just try again next run. We have to do a little bit of setup. I'm gonna do it. Laundry room is really big. It gets us gems. Doesn't get us keys yet, so keys is still the problem. But that's good. That's good, good, good. Okay. It's a start. It's a start. 33 footsteps. Jesus Christ. Okay. Dead end, by the way. So we need... Oh, I just realized my mistake. Fuck. I can't actually buy yet. I have to do locks. This is a nuts challenge. I have to do locksmith, then laundry room. Because locksmith, I am allowed to choose how many things I buy. Laundry room, I am not allowed to choose how many things I buy. And the only way to get more coins is to get treasure trove, which I don't want to do. I've just wasted 2 footsteps stepping in here. We have the room we need, but we have 0 keys. This is so bad. This is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. Please have a access door. We like this. I need locksmith. Please, dear God, I need locksmith. We're going to use all of our stars. Wine cellar is not bad, and I think I should take it. If any of these doors are locked, we are fucked. It's kind of that simple. It's better to go down now, though, than to go down in 15 rooms when I have used all of my stars. Coat check is not terrible. We should probably take it, but I have to get locksmith or else this run is over. I'm going to take coat check. I'm going to take coat check. I'm going to take coat check. We don't have anything checked right now, so we can always check key card. Oh boy, and maybe call it a day in like sauna or something. Okay. We need locksmith. We need it. I could always take a boudoir or a kitchen if I need to for footsteps. Oh my god. Oh my god. There it is. I just realized I did not add... Did I add any of that? I'm not doing it. I'm not keeping track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, maybe 13. It's maybe better. It's... The risk goes up the more that I buy stuff, but I think we buy lockpick kit for sure. Because that will save me a bunch overall. I think we buy 3 keys. Is there a special key that I really want? I already have a lab access key card. Secret garden key is not useful to me. Silver key is also... No, it could be really useful, actually. How many gems do I want? Is kind of the question. I think we have to buy this one. I think we probably buy it one more time. I don't need 70 gems. I might need 59 gems, but I don't think so. I'm going to buy a special key at this point. Please be silver key. Prism key is probably not useful. There's a chance. There's a weird chance. It would be. There's a weird chance. I think I want 3 more keys. It's going to cost me like 5 or 10 to convert my coins to gems, though. And, oh, shit. Food is the problem. What do I do for food? Food has just become our big problem. Footsteps and food. So, if I buy 12, that takes me down to 39. I probably need to think about where I would get a... So we could take a, like, you couldn't take kitchen, but you could take dining room here if it was rotated. But as close as we are, okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this. We're at 12, I think. Did I include locksmith? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we're at 12, I think. We have most likely 3 free ones from Foundation, bringing us to 15. With enough keys, we have 16, 17. We have 18, 19 if we spend as many gems and keys as we can. The problem will be footsteps to make all of those happen. And so I really kind of think one of the things we might need to do is go to Observatory and draft until we get dining room or kitchen. And buy a little bit of food and then come back this way. I think at this point the run succeeds or fails based on shit. Okay, but the problem is footsteps. So right now if I walked out of here and I went up north, I would be at 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, and then I still have to go into laundry room to convert stuff to gems. So I'd use basically 10 footsteps to get, 12 footsteps to go to do everything north of here. That leaves me with like 14 footsteps, but at that point I have no cash and I have not gained any steps. So is 14 footsteps enough to win the game at that point? No, it's worse because I have to come back down south, actually. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's basically 15 to get back to where I am with gems. Then maybe I get kitchen here, which is weird because then it means that I have to draft in another spot later. Or dining room, but I don't know if dining room triggers once it has been reached. How does dining room trigger? Does it trigger once I set foot there? It's been reached, that's what it says. We could try to draft dining room on the way out of the house, like right here. Then go to Foundation. Draft 3, come back down, and then end over here. We don't get the gems in that case. This is weird. I feel like this is a crux, and I apologize for how much I'm talking through it, but I need to come up with a solution. We're going to have a problem with our shop situation. It's just going to keep trying to suggest us like a Mount Holly or a... or other shops. That's good for drafting kitchen. Is 6 keys enough? I have lockpick kit. I'm going to buy one. I'm going to buy 3 more. I don't know. Is 6 keys enough? The only decision I need to make right this second is 6 keys enough? I have lockpicking kit, and my lockpicking ability has been raised once. Potentially a lot of locked doors right there. So I think I probably have to take 1 extra set of keys. We're going to do it. I'm going to buy that, and then I'm going to be done. So we're down to 39 keys. Now, the next question is this. Let me walk out here and draft right here. If we get kitchen, that solves some problems for us. Commissary is not kitchen. The good news is I have to redraw all of this for reasons, because none of this is dead ends either. None of that is dead ends either. Kitchen. So... I think I buy this. I don't know if... I don't know how this works. I still, at this point in the game, don't know if I can technically draft a dead end here. And that's a reason that I like this. I'm going to take kitchen here. I'm going to buy a little bit of food, and then I'm going to go north. And by a little bit of food, I mean probably about as much as I can afford. Bacon and eggs is not great. Club sandwich is awesome. 29, 27, looking at money. 25. That gives us 20 extra gems. It's only 2 coins per, you know, it's pretty good. I think we call it about here. It gives us either 18 gems or 13 gems, which I don't remember. I think we call it about there. I think we do not draft this room yet. I think we go north. And we spend all of our resources. This is so exciting, man. This is nuts. I'm having the time of my life. We go laundry room, and we convert everything to gems. Costs 5, so that's great. So this exchanges all of your... Sorry, we don't gain that many gems. We get... So we'll have 18. We don't gain that many gems. We swap. God, I'm nervous, man. At this point, we're all in. Like, we're completely all in. Which is exciting and also terrifying. Oh, look, I found 1,000,000 gold in the trash. So, Great Hall with a lockpicking kit. Ideally, we get lucky. We don't draft from here because I think it's probably better to draft from Foundation. We get to defer the decision. Lockpick kit. Let's go. This is good. This is good. That's also good. We'll take that. Ideally, we get some resources here. That's beautiful. 2 more keys. I should have figured into the math the chance that we would get resources from Great Hall, because you tend to do that. Okay, we're gonna lockpick kit everything first, because there's a chance we don't need to open. Yeah, we do need to open this door. Okay. God, this is exciting, man. At this point, I think we mostly start using gems to redraw. I don't know how many dead ends we have left, to be very honest with you. I think that's the big hole in this plan that we haven't talked about at all. Especially as I keep spending gems to not get dead ends. Oh no. Secret passage counts as a dead end. The problem is it leads to a dead end. We take dormitory. Beautiful. There is a hall pass there. I don't know that we want it, and I don't really know that we want to spend gems stepping in here, but I guess we'll do it. Oh yeah, we gained, sorry, I don't want to spend footsteps, but we gained footsteps because this counts as drafting a, this counts as getting footsteps. Okay, should I look at the math? Should I look at the math on how many dead ends we have left? I think we're up to 13. We could draft bedroom closet, walk-in closet, attic. That's 3. Still only 3. 4 with utility closet. I hate that fucking room. 5 with sauna, but we actually can't do that. Mailroom is 5. Freezer is 6. And there are a couple of bedrooms. Her master bed. We can't do this one, but her master bedroom. So 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it might just be 10. 11 with clock tower. There's hope. Solarium is 12. It's about 12 spots left. We can do it. We can absolutely do it. We can absolutely do it. Okay. So from here, we used a lot more gems than I would have liked, though. That's kind of the problem. We need access to this hallway. We don't know which one it's going to be. Let's use a key here. Good. We found it. Vault. I don't even know that I counted that one. And also, mailroom. I mean, vault is amazing because we can go back to laundry room and get more gems. Oh my god. That's actually nuts. That's actually nuts. That's so good. Oh, and it's got a key for us. I think this run just got legs again. With enough redraws, you can really do just about anything, so. Okay. We go south at this point. There's nothing to do up here, so let's go to laundry room. Let's grab a... That's the wrong way. Let's go to laundry room. Let's grab more gems so we can redraw as much as we'd like. And we will... It adds 30. It actually does not. It adds 20-something. As we swap. Okay. We're at 14, right? Okay. 15? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Am I nuts? I think we're doing it. I am so sorry. I cannot. I decided to add this counter, and I cannot force myself to just add one to the counter every time I draft. It should be so simple, and I can't do it. I'm so distracted. Okay, so I mean, we could try drafting here. I am partial to. Ooh, I'm partial to this. I'm partial to this. Oh, I'm partial to this as well. The reason I like Mount Holly is if we rotate it, it removes it from our insane draft pool, and I think our draft pool is now our problem instead of our footsteps. So I think we take this. Right? If we're at 15, we can get 3 from foundation ideally. And then all we have to do is get 2 more from this observatory spot. So I think we've lost 2 spots here, but we remove this from the draft pool, meaning the shops that will show up will be instead like commissary and other things, which I think could still be fun. Let's do it. I don't know. Every decision feels important. That may have been a mistake, but hard to know. So hard to know. Okay, I think at this point we go outside and go down to the foundation. What a fun run! What an absolutely fun run this has been. I'm nervous, but I think we're gonna do it. Very nervous, very nervous. 40 footsteps. All I have to do is go up, draft 3 times, and then come back down. Plenty of gems, plenty of foot. Like, it's just gonna be a matter of if these rooms show up in the draft pool. I've made so many of them rare. The ones we haven't found yet are the hardest ones to find because I've made them rare. But this is the best. This is the chance I could, the best chance I could have hoped for. I mean, I think almost everything has gone right. We got footsteps when we needed it. We got gems. We got keys. We got extra gems. We got dead ends galore. Yeah. I think these 2 doors are open. South and the eastern door of antechamber. That may come into play eventually. At this point, turnips is the best thing we can get from digging. And we got 2 of them in a row. Can we make it 3? A key is good too. It's fine. Okay, we want to draft these 2 first. We need a dead end. So we will be using gems first. Terrace is a beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to hit the button immediately to knock us up to 16 and or 17. It depends on if bunk room counts twice. Secret passage still counts. So we really, like, secret passage is a thing we can draft. It's not that rare. If we have a locked hallway at some point, we should use our prism key on it. I just realized, because that gives us a really interesting chance of getting secret door. Now at this point, actually, I think dining room makes a lot of sense. Remove a common room from the draft pool. Give us 2 opportunities to draft things. And give us footsteps. This is great. I mean, this is truly perfect. I'm so nervous we're still going to find a way to fuck it up, but this is truly perfect. This is really good. It turns out the strategy was to just go up one of the files. Clock tower here is beautiful, honestly. So that is 17? Should be. I think here... Yeah, we can just draw. I'm a little nervous that we're going to be hitting the, like... Okay, I'm a little nervous about 2 things. In this position, we might be hitting The shop draft pool more often than we would like because it is annoying. Because it's Banner of the King. We also might be hitting the green room draft pool because we're on the Eastern File in a way that is not helpful to us because Secret Garden is not good, Greenhouse is not good. I think Terrace is the only, maybe Patio, but I think it's only Terrace that is the only dead end. So I might take Commissary here, and then I'm going to take a look at the draft pool for green rooms. Terrace is the only one. I mean, other than Nursery, which I don't even know if that technically counts as a green room at this point. It might. So our shop draft pool is a little rough. Oh, shit. I should have grabbed one of these. I thought I had infinite money like I usually do, but I don't. Doesn't matter. Okay. I like Corridor a lot because we can, if it's locked. No, it's not locked because it's always left unlocked. Damn it. If it's locked, we can use secret, our prism key, but we can't. In these, I mean, with these two options, we take showroom. We're at 17. We've got 18 here. We've got 19 here. 20. I mean, I think we just take it, right? Like, it costs 2 gems, but it removes it from the draft pool. I think this is the play. Now, we get into a little interesting. Do not take ballroom. We could take drawing room. This is good. It's good for us. I really wasn't planning on drafting this many rooms from Foundation, but it's the place we have space. And if we have space to do it, then it does not hurt us to... Oh, beautiful. Mailroom. 18. Beautiful. I think it's nearly guaranteed at this point. I mean, I shouldn't say this shit, but... Okay, we redraw. Secret Passage gets us to 19. It's a beautiful thing. We just have to find it. So I think at this point our play is to use as many redraws as possible per room selection. Because you could also take something like this to get it out of the way. These common rooms are just tearing up our chances to draw something rare, unfortunately. Chapel's not bad at all. Let's do Chapel. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Secret Passage in a terrible position. Truly terrible position, but I think we just take it. I mean, that's 19. We don't do anything with it because it's a dead end. It's an actual dead end this time, but dead end in quotations. And now it's just drafting till we got 4 slots here if we can Lego our pieces correctly. If not, we can always go up to Foundation and try for that final slot. I mean, technically we may have hit it already because of Bunk Room. But I don't know. And that's a little stressful because I don't know if I will be notified when I hit it, you know? Bedroom closet. Bunk room says dead end, dead end. Study says dead end. Vault says dead end. Garage says dead end. Storeroom says dead end. Wine cellar. Locksmith. Furnace. Geist bedroom. None of those. Coat check. Lavatory. Laundry room. Dormitory. Terrace. Clock tower. Mail room. Secret passage. Bedroom closet. They all say dead end? What a beautiful run. Holy shit. That was awesome. That was stressful. I mean, it ended up not even being close, really. But it was so cool. It ended up not being close. But it still very much felt like every decision that I made really mattered. Will I be using my extra gems to attempt to draft a 21st dead end? Absolutely. Just to make sure we're very, very safe. I don't Solarium. Let's go. Let's go. It's so easy. It's so easy. I'm not stressed at all. A thing of beauty. Was this room always so blue? All the flowers are blue? Everything is blue. Was it always so blue? Or did that change after I... Did that change? I will say that is a front seat question. And what I mean by that is a question that I would actually like an answer to in the comments down below. Please just give me a simple yes or a no. Did Solarium change colors? I think it used to be... Its color is green. I think it used to not be so blue. Yeah, I know you may want to say more information than that, but just a simple, like, yes, it used to be a different color would be, or no, it didn't, it's always been that color, would suffice. We'll get a chance to do more front seating, aka, you know, back seating that has actually been asked for. Very soon, I promise you. But I think for now, our goal is this. I want to go to coat check my key card. I want to draft an extra room or two just for the shits and giggles of it, and we'll call it a day. We'll call it a day. Amazing. What a run. And an extra, I mean, Jesus Christ. Let's just chuck an extra one in there just for fun. I already have a prism key. You can have 2 prism keys. I didn't know that. I just learned something. Brand new. Wow. I did not know that worked that way. Very interesting. Listen, we sacrificed some stars to make it happen. We're down to 54. But that doesn't matter because we were always planning on increasing our stars via the... Oh, that's weird. I came at it from the other side. Via the laundry room powered up, so that's fun. It really this run really cost us nothing. A little bit of sanity, but let's go ahead and check keycard. I want it always. Keycard is so useful to me. And I don't want to keep calling it a day inside of break room. Cool. I mean, I guess we go back to Planetarium to get some extra stars just for fun. But thanks so much for watching, you guys. I think we'll probably not pick up the trophy until next episode because I think it will happen from mailroom or in a package, something like that. But I remember thinking this was very difficult when we first heard of this drafting sweepstakes. And center of the dead, 22 dead end rooms. So bunker room only counted once. I'm glad to know my count was correct finally. What a day. From, you know, theory crafting this thing at the very start. How did we do? Let's grade ourselves. 22 out of 25. Early observatory was absolutely key. We also got early study. Southern Cross instead of Draxus, and we used all of those 4-way rooms, almost all of them, on one file to guarantee most of the dead ends, and then just selectively drafted from there. I feel pretty great about that. I feel really proud, honestly. So that's gonna do it. Thanks so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. I'll see you guys very soon with more blueprints. Bye.